Islip Library. Today I have our take and make craft, the flying bat puppet. We're gonna make a little cute bat that can fly through your house and spook your friends. You can even move his little wings. All right, so once you have your bag from the library, you will have an instruction sheet to follow along with. And then inside this little bag is our bat. So you can, there's only a few things that you might need from home, including a glue stick, a paper clip, or a thumbtack if you're allowed to use these. But a paper clip should work. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to take our bat body, our bat wings, and even our little bat feet, and we're gonna color them. So today I decided to color my bat purple, because your bat could be any color you want it to be. All right, so you can color your bat first. One wing done. Two wing done. Sometimes it's nice to put a piece of paper underneath just so that you can get crayon all over mom and dad's table. And lastly, we gotta do this one. Feel free to make it a rainbow or whatever colors you wanna use. I'm gonna keep using purple because that's my favorite color. And done. Okay, so the first thing was to color your bat body, wings, and feet, however you would like. Next is on our wings, we have two little holes, and on the body, there's two opposite holes. So this is where your paper clip comes in handy. You're going to poke little holes through them. One. This might be a good job for mom or dad to help out if they can. Or like I said, if you have, you can use a thumbtack if it's easier. Okay. So now I just went through both wings, made two holes on each of them, and the bat body. Lastly, or the next step is attaching his little feet. Oh, I forgot to color them. Hold on one second. And his feet are colored. Okay, so the next step is take your glue stick, attach the feet, put a little bit of glue at the front end of his foot, and attach it to the bottom part of the bat. So one foot, or if it's easier, you can put a little bit of glue on the back of the bottom of the bat's body and attach his foot that way. Now is also a good time to glue the popsicle stick, again, to the back of the bat. So add some glue there. Give it a couple seconds to dry so that it actually sticks and doesn't fall apart on you. But I did about half of the popsicle stick on the bat. Okay, now we already have our holes in the wings. And so the next thing we're gonna use is the brass fasteners. They came in your little baggie of supplies. They're going to attach the wings. When you look at the wings, you're going to attach the brass fasteners through this outer side hole. So go through your bat body and then go through the outside hole. Having those holes punched makes a difference here. It makes it a little easier for everybody. Okay, and then flatten the brass fastener down. Same thing on the other side. Take the other wing and you're gonna do the outside hole. Go through the bat, go through the outside hole, and flatten the brass fastener. Now is the time to attach your face for the bat, and feel free to get creative. You can use your markers at home and draw a silly bat face if you want. I tried to add a little mouth in there, or you can make the mouth like this with the pink and then the red tongue and the fangs. You can attach just the fangs if you want off of your mouth, or you can do however you please. Hold on one second. I'm gonna make a silly face, I think, or a scary face. So put a little bit of glue on the back of the construction paper and then glue it onto your bat. So that's my little bat mouth this time. I'm also going to add his 2 eyes right now, and these can even be attached with regular glue or a glue stick, it doesn't matter. Just give it enough time to dry so they don't fall off on you right away. So that is my bat. If you want, that's all you have to do, and your bat can move his wings. But another fun step to take it a little bit further is using this fishing wire and those second holes on the wings. So if you take the string, you put it through that hole, through one side. Oh, I lost an eye already. Okay, so put the string through both of your holes on the back of the wings. Again, if you need help, feel free to ask the adult with you. And now I have both wings attached by the string, and you're going to tie the string in a knot. Sometimes it's easier if you put both strings together and do a loop and pull both strings through that loop. Now, I can take the strings on the back and move both of his wings at the same time, just by moving the string. So if you need to see it up close, I will get up a little closer so I can show you. The back of the bat has the brass fasteners through the far hole. The string, the clear string, is through the center holes in the middle. And then when you want to move his wings, you just grab the string and go up and down. And don't forget to finish emptying out your special treat bag, because there's some goodies for Halloween. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day.